Since she's entitled to sitting in the front seat, she should also be entitled to taking responsibility of the person that sits in the front seat, which is she should be ready to wake up by 5 a.m., prepare their lunch for school, put them inside flags, get the children ready for school. Okay, this issue of front seat mother-in-law and back seat wife, Nollywood don't act them, Hollywood don't act them, skit makers, everybody don't do them, but wetin be your idea of it? Wetin be your stand on it?
Mother-in-law and daughter-in-law will not.
Like say mother-in-law go sit down for front seat, and then
you dey happen for real life sef now. You know dey happen.
Na real life thing.
Dey happen.
As they say, mother-in-law come visit him son or family or him grandchildren. Then one comot, one carry her comot, maybe one carry her go hospital to go do check-up, all those kind of things. She can't say she wants to sit down for front seat.
She can if she wants to. It's everything.
And then she will sit down for front seat. Mother-in-law will sit down for front seat. Know me? I no go quarrel. And then my husband go let her sit down for front seat. Say na my mama. As in mama now.
Your mama,
because me, I don't love your mama the way I love my own mama.
If you love your mama the way you said they love your mama, you go allow her to sit down for front seat.
No, she will have to. No, she will sit down in front seat. But the thing is, she go wake up by 5 o'clock, come prepare the children the next day.
Why?
No, since she wants to sit in front seat, she also have to do the work of the person that sits in the front seat. Then in the night also, she will come poshuko for the son pikin. For the somebody. No, I'm not saying she's not going to sit in front seat though. I'm not. No, if my husband.
Is there any responsibility attached to the front seat? I don't understand.
No. Yes, there is.
There's no responsibility attached to it.
And that's the responsibility attached to it is what I'm pointing out to you. If she wants to sit in the front seat, and then
what if your husband? Sorry, what if your husband does not have a car?
That one is
responsibilities are still there. Yes or no?
No, we are not talking that the man doesn't have a car. My husband has a car, and then the mother came to visit, and we are all going out with the children and everybody. And then she stood up and opened the front seat.
You are going out with the
children and everybody, and she stood up and then she opened the front seat of the car and said she wants to sit in the front. And I look at my husband, bam, say something, and the husband was like, don't worry now, you sit at the back with the children.
Yes, no. Is your mother-in-law supposed to sit at the back with your children?
And me, I'm telling you, as a person that I am, as a very kind, demure person that I am, and the spirit of demure in me. Okay. She will sit in the front seat. But after sitting in that front seat, she should also come and clean the house.
Why?
No, because the moment she starts sitting in the front seat, she will take up responsibility of the person that sits in the front seat. And the responsibility of the person that sits in the front seat includes taking care of your son, mentally, physically, everywhere. Taking care of your grandchildren.
Okay, I'm sorry, can I ask a question?
Cleaning the house, cooking for your son, doing all those things for them.
Okay.
So now, since she's entitled to sitting in the front seat, she should also be entitled to taking responsibility of the person that sits in the front seat, which is she should be ready to wake up by 5 a.m., prepare their lunch for school, put them inside flags, get the children ready for school before 7 when the school bus will come and pick them. Because that's the responsibility of the person, responsibility of front, that's the responsibility that comes with front seats.
It's not because, wait, is it because your husband is the one driving, or it's just the front seat?
Is everything boils down to front seat.
Okay, so if it's a driver or something, somebody like that you employed to drive you,
a driver to drive you?
Yes. Would you sit with your driver and let your mother-in-law sit at the back?
No. So
what's the responsibility of the front seat? I'm not getting. I don't understand.
The front seat is my husband that is driving.
That was why I asked. No, I asked you. Initially, I asked you. Is it because your husband is driving, or that is just the responsibility of the front seat?
The front seat when my husband is driving, the man I am married to is driving. Don't you know that maybe sitting in the front seat there's some like you just hey how are you?
With your mother-in-law there.
But yes.
With your mother-in-law there.
Yes. No. But since she came and then she said she hangs on that front seat that she must. So since she wants to sit in that front seat, me, I'm not arguing it. I'm not saying she's not going to sit in the front. As long as it's her son, my husband, who is driving us to our destination. Who is driving us to our destination? my dear, she will stand up and take up the responsibility that comes with the front seat.
There's no responsibility.
And one of the
I won't accept the fact that there is a responsibility that comes with the front seat. Now, there's no responsibility.
See, even the Bible. See, if you look at all religious group or all religious belief, even the Bible, the Quran, the Hindus, the whatever this thing, go and look at it. Believe you me, they all spoke when it comes to marriage or relationship. They all spoke in one tone. They said, "Man, love your wife. Woman, respect your husband." It was the same. That was what all
But first, it does not mean your husband does not love you.
It means that he still loves his mother more than he loves me. He's still dedicated to the mother more than he's dedicated to I and his children. That's what it means. Because now the woman went to the front seat and then you look at him like, say something. Like you give him this like, say something, and you be like, it's not just front seat, sit at the back with the children. Ah.
Sit at the back with the children. You take your, do you expect your mother-in-law to be, hey, sit down, don't do that.
Yes. No, she does. No, even said that's even what she's supposed to do. It's like all the grandmas, that's their work. That's like, I came to see my children or my grandchildren. No, you sit and have like playful time with them. Grandma is there. Buy so much. Yes, buy so much sweets for them. Buy anything that will spoil their teeth for them.
But
go against
I still don't believe in the responsibilities that come with that first seat.
No, I said what I said. If she has to sit in the front seat, I will hands up.
I still don't believe in it though.
I do. Me personally, I will hands up. I said what I said honestly. What I said is what I will hands up.
Front seat responsibility.
Yes, yes. If she wants to sit on the front seat, that means at night.
That's your household.
That means at night she'll come and cuddle the son. Yeah. If she has to sit in the front seat.
Okay, what if there is a scenario whereby, okay, well, my wife, my daughter, please, I'm sorry, can your son stay with me? Like, I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Can he stay with me throughout the night till the next day? I can see him. I don't want to look there.
Can you as in, if she stay in her room?
Yes. Like, I've missed my son. No, don't look at it in that way. Oh.
I'm definitely looking at it in that way. Like, what is up with these two people?
Why are you looking at it in that way?
You saw it on my face that I was already looking at
No, not in that way. Not in that way. Probably, okay, she's leaving the next day. Or maybe she just came for a day thing, stuff like that. And she came for something important to like talk to her son about. And probably your husband went to work, came back late at night. Stuff
and
like
then she has to go to the mother's room to go and sleep because he's still a toddler that is still suckling.
No toddler now. Like, we need to have conversation with the mother. And
what kind of conversation? The people that offended her in the village and people that she's about to go and offend.
And maybe a business she wants to start up to.
As a grandma, which business?
Or life coach. She might want to coach him now.
On what?
Marriage, life.
You coach him. You two sit down in the living room and then you coach him and she coaches you and whoever that is coaching you. Which one be say spend the night in her room?
You see a big deal. Hey, mother and son now. Don't look at it that way. It's just mother and son. Palaver.
You did not wait. She has come and she has spent like weeks.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
even if she came and spent 2 days.
That day, that night, your husband was not around. They came back late from work.
But she has been in the house for a very long time.
No, she just came that day.
That day, and she's going back the next day.
Yes.
But there's telephone.
No, there are some kind of conversations you can't have through the phone.
So you want to tell me that they're going to converse for 8 good hours of me sleeping?
Yes, it's possible. And it's not as if he's going to the room. Yeah, it's not as if he's going to the room to go and sleep.
And he's not going to the work that he came back from the next day.
It's going. He doesn't.
What kind of selfish mother-in-law is that one? Yeah. Why do
No, I won't be that kind of a mother-in-law. No, you guys should calm down.
No, I need to. Because
it's possible.
This man is going to work the next day. Why are you keeping him up for 8 hours?
But your fellow gender too can. Hey, my husband this, my husband that. After a month, I just came back from work, stressed, hasn't eaten. You did not even say, my darling husband, why are you going to eat?
You give him food and quarter him at the end of the day.
just they go do. I mean, how they say soccer for you? Just imagine.
You already have a plan, yes. I already have a plan.
So you now give him food.
I will study.
You make him feel relaxed. And you now start
I'm
quarreling.
not saying, how was the food? You said fine. I said fine. I wanted to ask you something. And I start.
Okay, what if that quarrels now take like?
It won't take up to that. I'm not that selfish. I'm not selfish like you and your mother-in-law that want to keep somebody's son up for 8 hours. Somebody that's going to work the next day.
I'm also. You don't know how serious the matter might be.
Nobody died. You are not dragging land.
What if somebody died? What if they are dragging?
You got this other
thing is
thing.
what if?
The what if? Yes, I understand what you're saying. The what if?
It varies.
For 8 hours. You know what is 8 hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like we humans ourselves too, we don't stay up to that long during the middle of the night. We do.
You can discuss it. You can
probably sleep by 6, wake up by 7 and go to work.
You can discuss it with him in the morning. You can call him over the phone and discuss it with him.
Yeah, so that was why I said there are some conversations that you can.
There's 1,001 ways. Or before you even came, you'd have told him, brief him, and see, this is where I'm coming. But keeping your son up,
somebody's son. You wanted to say somebody's son.
Yes, keeping your son up for 8 hours because you want to discuss one thing. It's not cutting out for me. Honestly speaking, it's not. I'm just saying it's not cutting out.
But we keep ourselves awake too for that long.
That one is you decided, but this one, Haba, he has a family.